Thank you again for joining us for Gatlinburg in Progress. I'm Seth Butler, the Director of Operations Communications for the city. We're joined by our Gatlinburg Mayor, Mike Werner, and our Recreation Director, Lawrence Evans. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us to talk about this wonderful upgrade here at the Community Center, our bowling center. This is a $1 million renovation. That was the first renovation of this facility since it opened in the late 1980s. It includes modernized lanes, improved technology, and a number of other improvements that we'll talk about during this segment. So Lawrence, obviously these were some much needed upgrades here at the bowling center. Tell us a little bit about what these changes that our people that come in and use the center see.
Sure thing, Seth. So I think the most important thing is actually what they don't see, but it operates the whole system. And the system was from 1987, from the 80s. So it was breaking down frequently, and we had some problems. But it's this new system is fantastic, simpler, more modern. No breakdowns, obviously. But then besides that, you've got the general aesthetics. It looks so much better, so much brighter. We got great lighting controls now. The new lanes are way better. We've got new gutter systems. The furniture is great, much more comfortable. And then you got the new technology, the tablets and the screens, the monitors that we use. Obviously, they help out a lot. So the general aesthetics are a lot better. And we even got a new dedicated birthday party room or party room for anybody that's really helped out a lot too.
Mayor, just why is it so important to have a state-of-the-art facility like this at our community center for our residents and visitors to enjoy?
Well, for a lot of reasons. Good examples, the high school bowling team did better and went farther in state than they ever had before, and I think this is part of the reason for it. It's so much more welcoming when you come in. Years ago we went up to the Hip and Steel Inn. Vern Hip and Steel, he's an old friend of ours, and he was putting down new carpet. And I thought, why are you putting down new carpet? That old carpet looks just fine. He said, you never want to wait until it looks like you have to do it. Upgrade when you can. So this is fabulous for the residents, for the visitors. A lot of times when people are on vacation, they want to be doing activities. They got bowling here, and that was part of the original thought pattern for the community center. So I think it's great, and upgrade is beautiful. And Lawrence, you sound like you're from East Tennessee.
Little further east, yeah.
So, Lawrence, this is another one of the upgrades we've had, improvements to our recreational facilities. And something that's really exciting for this facility here is the family fun element that we have with the Spark immersive system.
Yeah.
That's here. So, if you've got a family of 4 that come in to bowl, they may have young kids that may not understand the concepts of bowling or be able to do the bowling as a professional would, but this gives them an opportunity to do other elements on the lanes aside from just bowling.
Yeah, and so obviously we reach a multifaceted groups that come in here, from the bowling team, to the families. And so the Spark system is amazing. It's kind of video games meets bowling. It's a really good way to engage the younger crowd. With their technology, the ball, it's not just projection onto the lane, it's tracking the ball, and the ball interacts with the lights. And there's various games, that they can play, almost like Space Invaders. And there's shorter span games, so that, keeps their attention. But there's other technological stuff as well that they can do. They can take their photograph, they can interact with their phone with the system. The serious bowlers can track the ball speed, track their games over a period of time. You can take a photograph and put your photograph up on the screen, so when it's your turn, your picture will pop up. And even some games that interact with that photograph, will add a funny mustache, and things like that. So there's a lot of great technology that has come with this to try to engage those younger crowds and the serious bowlers as well.
Yeah. Well, in addition to those technological upgrades, what other things can we see here? We got the Pro Shop and other things like that.
Yeah, you got the Pro Shop, which is really great now. So first time you can buy a ball here, and we'll actually measure your fingers, specify it just for your hand, drill it right here on site. We sent our staff to be trained to do this. They went to school, for a couple of weeks to do this. and we have everything there. If we don't have it, they can order it. Another great feature that we have now is the bumper bowling. So it used to be the old-fashioned way. You have to go raise up the bumpers, and if we were bowling, all three of us were bumper bowling. Now we can set it to where it'll just pop up automatically for the 1 or 2 people that need it. Like me, I need it when I go with my family.
So Mayor, what doing a renovation like this to this facility, what made it such a priority for the city and the city commission to do something like this?
Well, our vision for Gatlinburg is to have it be constantly changing, be vibrant, be good for the residents and also for the visitors. You know, I've talked with our city manager a lot about it's a balance, taking care of the residents, make sure that they get what they need and the visitors have things to do when they come here. So we knew it was time, and it's turned out beautifully. It's great. And if a lot of the local people haven't come and tried this bowling alley, they need to.
And getting our families involved in recreational opportunities is probably the most important thing, Lawrence. So would you mind telling our viewers, you know, how they can access this facility, what the hours are, and all that information?
Yeah, of course. So Monday through Friday, we're open noon to 8 p.m. On Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Sundays, 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Like I said before, we're open for booking parties, especially birthday parties for our locals. Like the mayor said, you know, they have a dedicated room. They'll get 4 lanes for a really low cost.
Well, Mayor, Lawrence, appreciate you all joining us to talk about these exciting upgrades here at the Bowling Center.
Thanks very much,
Thank
Seth.
you, Seth. Appreciate it.